Happy 4th of July and Freeze Frame episode 69. Nice. The show where we stop to take a moment to discuss all the heavily talked about news of the week having to do with movies, TV, streaming, pop culture, and all that good stuff. I'm one of your hosts, Vincent DeSantis, and today I'm joined by the one and only Ryder Maldonado. Ryder, what is up, dude?
Hey, what's up? I'm doing great. It's a happy 4th of July. I completely forgot about that, but you reminded me this morning, just right now. So I'm excited. I feel like it's gonna be a pretty chill day, and we got some fun stuff to talk about. How you doing?
Doing all right, man. Doing all right. Not too bad. It's this is a crazy month. This is a wild month, actually.
Oh,
I don't
really?
know how
Yeah.
everything's gonna work out, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see.
We'll come back in 1 month, and we'll see how you're doing. Okay.
We'll see how I'm doing. I'll probably be in the thick of it still, actually, in the first couple weeks of August.
Oh no.
Unfortunately.
Okay. Hang in there.
We'll see. We'll see. Guys, if you're on audio platforms, make sure to head over there and give us a review. Let us know what you think. It helps us out a lot. You can hop into Discord to stay up to date and join our community. TikTok for quick updates and anything on pop culture. We're stressing TikTok. Please go follow our TikTok. We appreciate it, which is just Strictly Casual Official. And then, yeah, we got a lot of videos on the channel. We got a couple reviews up. We got, what else do we have up?
Just shorts and MX versus
A lot of
ATV
shorts.
review, man. You gamed.
Oh, yeah, baby.
You game early review. That's pretty cool. You and James did that. That was awesome.
It was good. It was a fun one. It was a fun time.
Yeah, cool.
But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Can I say the quote of the week this week?
Of course,
Can I get the reveal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Every week, if this is your first time listening, at the end of the episode, we say a movie quote. And then the following week, we reveal who said that movie quote so you can guess as you're listening. But last week's quote was, "The city streets are crowded for the holidays, even with the rain. Hidden in the chaos is the element, waiting to strike like snakes." And that is from The Batman. That is the opening of The Batman. Was it Halloween that night?
Yeah, Thursday,
is that what
October
it was?
31st.
Thursday, October 31st.
It was indeed. Yeah, I was like, well, out of context, unless you've seen it that many times, it's not that specific of a quote, but because we've seen it so much, we were like, yep, I can pinpoint that.
It's a good one. It's a good quote.
I got a more trickier one this time for sure. Like
At the end of the episode?
yeah,
Okay, all
way
right.
more. So I'm excited to tell you all that one. But guess we can get into it, right?
Yeah, let's get right into it, guys. This week we're gonna be talking about we're doing a slight Stranger Things season 4 review. I guess you and I have seen it, so we could.
Yeah, I put that in there. I was like, we talked about it briefly, and I was like, you know what? We'll go non-spoilers, just mention a few things that we liked, and
Sure.
we could spend forever.
We could
talking.
also. We can record the Stranger Things season 4 review right now.
Okay, I'm
Like-
down. Let's do it. Yeah, let's make a whole. Yeah.
Well, no, we should do it because spoilers. We should do spoilers outside. It's only been the weekend. I don't want to spoil
Okay.
the whole thing during the
Okay.
episode.
So we'll just talk non-spoilers here, but maybe we'll have a video coming out for real spoilers.
I think we should. Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
I think
sounds
James
good,
watched
sounds good.
Stranger Things too, so hopefully let's get all three of us.
Oh
on
yeah,
that.
nice. Okay, cool.
But yeah, let's start with that. So, Ryder, we watched Stranger Things season 4. What'd you think of the ending? Well, okay. I don't think we should get too specific on the ending either, like at all.
Feelings,
Just tell me what
emotions, no
Sure.
descriptions of the show. I think I felt really satisfied, and I think maybe you felt the same about as Stranger Things as a whole. I wasn't really that kind of into it. I wasn't that big of a fan as I feel like many more people were, but this season really cemented me as like, oh, I'm a diehard fan now. I love the characters. We got a lot more moments to share with them. The action and the budget is there, so it's kind of like it's not janky, it's not CW, it's very top of the cream of the crop for Netflix, and so I was very satisfied. And I think that they're setting up a lot of things for the final season 5, and I'm excited where it goes. But man, this season had a lot of emotions, a lot of good emotions. How'd you feel?
lot of emotions. Yeah. I don't know exactly how I felt about it because, like, on one hand, I really enjoyed every single second of it,
Mhm.
but like, there's some things in the show that just seem pretty forgettable.
Okay,
And
yeah.
that's why I'm not like, I wouldn't consider myself a Stranger Things super fan at all.
Mhm.
Like, I was looking forward. I watched the first season the first night it came out. You know what I mean? Like before,
Mhm.
like I saw the trailer, I knew I was going to be all in. We binged it in the first 2 nights, like a couple friends and my brother, right?
Nice.
But like, it's never like even for this season, I wasn't like looking forward. I'm like, oh my god, Stranger Things season 4 can't come quick enough. Like, I can't wait. I was never feeling that. But then you watch it and you're like, oh yeah, this is great. This is great. I couldn't
Yeah,
stop
yeah.
watching it. Like, you just knock it out. And so like while I'm watching it, I love it. But I don't like
Yeah.
think about it all the time. And these characters aren't like with me forever.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that kind of thing.
I'm laughing
as
because I'm
opposed-
thinking of Elle saying Papa for some reason. Sorry to interrupt. There's-
Papa.
Papa. Yeah. No. But yeah, I'm with
So,
you. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, while it's going on, I'm loving it, having a great time, love talking to people about it, but like I'm not thinking about it.
No, yeah, absolutely, yeah, for sure. I was that was my train of thought. It was the Papa,
Sorry.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
it's not you. I was thinking of El Sane Papa, but like Eddie, there was some real good highlight. The character of Eddie, my goodness, I love the guy. He's cool, super cool. Love the vibes that he gave off. Yeah, no spoilers. I put here a little anecdote. This is kind of funny. Kate Bush estimated to have earned $2.3 million in streaming royalties from "Running Up That Hill," the song that they played in the show, which.
That is so wild.
Man, that song blew up.
I mean, we also got Master of Puppets by Metallica when in the show at a certain moment. It's kind of in the trailer, so I don't want to. I guess it's fine.
The only moment. Well, spoiler. No,
cool,
it was
moment,
so cool. Yeah, great scene. But yeah, I'm with you. I'm like, I'm not like excited. I mean, I'm saying. I'm not like looking. Oh gosh, no, I'm wording this wrong.
I'm looking forward.
I'm looking forward to the new season. Yeah, and once I'm watching it, I'm gonna be like into it. But at the moment, I'm just like, yeah, that was great. I'm ready.
I mean, I can't wait. I'd watch it tomorrow if it was out. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm just like not like, oh my, every waking hour is like, oh, I need to see Stranger Things season 5. I just don't feel that way towards the show.
Mm-hmm. I think
there's other things that I do think about quite frequently.
Oh
like
yeah, it's true.
Other pop culture things where I'm like, oh, I can't wait to see that.
Me with D23. That's on a daily. Yeah. But I think the one, okay, the one little negative part, and maybe the storyline you agree, is the football players or the basketball players. That was like so, I couldn't care less about it. That storyline with the guy that was losing his mind, and then bits and pieces of the Winona Ryder with Murray. But I was excited, but kind of like, okay.
It was so Hopper's storyline in Russia or the USSR. I guess at that point. Was not good until the end when it was like, oh, this is awesome. But like, I still don't get why he had to go there. Like, I don't understand. There's no reason.
They had to separate. I think it was, it's the Infinity War, right? The Civil War. They separated them. And then now it's like, well, spoilers, of course we know that, come on, they're going to meet each other again, right? Like somehow that happens.
If they do. Whoever survives, Ryder.
Whoever survived that USSR. Yeah, it's kind of like all I cared about was Vecna, but yeah, Endgame now. Season 5 Endgame is like, oh, here we go.
Yeah, okay, I can't wait to talk more details.
Yeah, you're right.
But,
I'm good.
Yeah, I don't know. It was cool. It had a lot of good moments. I enjoyed it. It was pretty awesome.
Me too. I guess moving on here, I put here The Boys' latest episode. I mean, again, slight, like, we can kind of talk spoilers on this because it's The Boys, but I just wanted to talk about it because next week I didn't know it was the epic finale. It's the final one. And man, this last episode, crazy stuff. More reveals of Black Noir.
Are we spoiling? I don't know. We got to talk about this before the episode.
Oh man, well, with The Boys, I feel more inclined to spoil because it's not as popular as Stranger Things.
Week to week.
Yeah,
that's fine. We can spoil it.
Yeah. So
okay, well, spoilers for like 2 minutes then.
Spoilers for 2 minutes. If you haven't
caught up on The Boys, yeah.
Got to shoot the warning. Watch The Boys because this episode had. I mean, cartoon animation with Black Noir, and kind of the reveal that he wants to take down Soldier Boy. And then, so the big reveal, spoiler, Soldier Boy is Homelander's dad, which was like, whoa, the crazy twist that it's like, well, there you have it. Homelander's not going to die. He's in this show for a long time. I don't know. What do you think? Where do you think they're going for this finale?
Well, they can go a couple ways. Right now, I don't understand. Like, there's no motive for Soldier Boy. Like, what is Soldier Boy doing? Oh, he's like a pawn, right? But he's the most powerful pawn ever.
Yeah.
Like, what will he do? I'm sure he'll have his own idea of what he wants to do. He just right now he just wants to kill the people that wronged him. You're good. He wants to kill the people that wronged him. So,
yeah, he's on a revenge train, and he's very much like old soldier that's only one-minded, single-minded, right?
Yeah. So it's like, you got Huey and Oi.
His name is Oi. Yeah.
Huey and Oi. They're like helping him find the other soups that he's got to kill.
Yeah. In return for killing Homelander, but
Soldier Boy is Homelander's dad.
It's not gonna happen
so
now.
They can either team up and be super evil,
Oh, 1000%. Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. Like maybe a replacement of Black Noir now, right? Like Black Noir's out of the 7, essentially.
Oh, you think like Soldier Boy joins the 7 at the end?
That would be probably what's gonna make this next season like insane. Like,
what's gonna be the resolution of this season? Like,
I think MM maybe gets mad and says, you know, like, look, we could have killed him, and now look at what happened. He's with the 7, and maybe Butcher and Huey are like, you're right. I'm sorry after all the stuff we did wrong to you and to Starlight. Now we're on your side.
This season.
You think so? Oh no, there's no way. She's the heart of the show. One of the hearts.
She's the only like morally correct character right now. Or
there's no way. Then the show would go. Oh, it'd be so bad. Oh, that's ballsy.
Someone's gonna die. MM's dead for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. No, you know what?
Frenchie. Frenchie's
oh, not Frenchie. Oh, okay.
Frenchie storyline. This has been so bad. So bad.
Oh yeah, weak stuff. But
so sad.
I do care for Kimiko a little bit, but the Frenchie's just
Kimiko too.
She's been sidelined. He's been sidelined a lot for the insanity that is Homelander versus Butcher. Like, I think it's gonna happen again, and the powers is just like.
Do you think so? Do you think they're gonna square up power wise? Because remember that the Compound V stuff could kill him.
I think, yeah, he's gonna probably take it too far, or maybe Perma V. He goes permanent.
That would be against everything. That would be against his character. He wouldn't do it.
Yeah, that would be against.
Unless he's gonna kill himself while he kills Homelander or something like that.
As a writer, you would feel like, what are you doing? Why?
That show can't survive without Carl Urban. He is the show.
Yeah,
he is the voice.
Yeah, I don't think he would go away. Nor would Homelander. Them two are. That's it. They're the antithesis to each other.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm excited for this last episode. I'm loving the boys so much.
Yeah, me too. Okay, you take us away, I guess. If you want.
Jumping into some major news, Sega plans to develop Atlas games into live-action TV shows, including the Persona series. If you're unfamiliar, I know this is the movie podcast, and Persona is a very niche audience, but it's a Japanese RPG. It's turn-based combat, and it's interesting. It's an interesting, cool game. A lot of people love it. A lot of people really love it. Like, favorite games ever love it. You know, I have only played about a couple hours of Persona 5, which is apparently like less than 1% of the game. After like 5 hours in. And I like it. I just want to play the rest. But that's crazy. Sega wants to do movies for him. We'll see. Sega's track record with movies is the new Sonic movies, I guess. That's an association with Sega, but it's not like Sega would just kind of be selling. They're not really a production. They just
they sell off those rights. They say make it happen, Sony or Paramount.
Yeah.
Some one of those, right? Crazy stuff.
Although Persona's not geared towards kids as Sonic is, so it would be interesting. I'm sure they would try to gear it towards everybody, which is weird also.
Yeah, it'd be strange for sure. I guess something else Sony underneath Sony's belt. We got more Madam Web news. Now this is interesting. Emma Roberts is cast in a mystery role. Now they're building the roster for all this.
Madam Web needs to stop. Madam Web needs to stop. Why do they keep casting some of the greatest actresses ever? Okay,
I don't know.
In this movie, and the movie's gonna be so bad.
Oh, I'm curious. This is the same problem I had with Morbius. When I was watching those trailers, I was like, Michael Keaton, Vulture. I'm curious. I'm interested. I'm curious. Then the movie comes out, and it's like, I'm not gonna watch it. I refuse. I'll die before I watch it.
They're grabbing you by the balls, you know what I mean? And then it's like you kind of like it a little bit. You kind of like it, just like a little pressure. And they're giving it the little squeeze, but you don't know that the knife is behind the back.
Oh,
and they're just gonna come and just tear that baby out.
Castrate that as soon as it releases. It's castrated.
Yeah, so we'll see. No hope.
It's Dakota. I would borderline maybe because of Dakota Johnson alone. I don't know. We'll have to see a trailer first.
Are you going to see that new Dakota Johnson movie coming out this month? The period piece.
Oh, I saw the trailer for that one. I don't know. I would rather watch Cha Cha Real Smooth on Apple before I watch that one.
I would love to watch Cha Cha Real Smooth.
Yeah.
Ryder, we should watch that. Do a little
watch party of Cha Cha Real Smooth, right?
Watch party Cha Cha Real Smooth. Why not?
Yeah, that would get me to watching more because I was like, I don't know if I could do it, but hey, watching with you would probably make me do it.
I heard that's one of the better movies of the year so far.
I'm getting the vibes. It's like a Coda type beat. I don't know.
Coda type beat?
Like, as
you think so?
Cozy and kind of like maybe award winning.
Here's my problem with Coda. I said this earlier too. Like, Coda's a great movie. It's a great movie, but it felt like a TV movie. Like the whole movie felt like a TV movie.
Maybe it's that budget, but yeah, okay.
No, it wasn't the budget because I've seen low budget movies that don't feel like TV. Okay. It still just felt like a TV.
No,
movie,
yeah, I know what you mean. I'm just messing with you. Okay, here we go. Warner Brothers. This is it. It's funny stuff for me. The Flash. We got to talk about The Flash now. Warner Brothers is still committed to releasing the movie in theaters next June, despite numerous allegations against Ezra.
Why the hell are they is it another year out? This movie's done.
They delayed everything. So I don't know why. Like recently, a couple months ago, they were like, hey, we're pushing back Black Adam, The Flash, Batgirl, we're pushing back Aquaman, like 3 years. Isn't that crazy?
Do you think that they hope, like, when all those are pushed, that wait, Black Adam's not coming out this year anymore?
I don't think any, like, maybe Batgirl this December, but everything's 2023 and 2024 beyond. They're like a long time from now.
No way. Black Adam's still coming out this year, right?
Maybe because I remember The Rock. He went on Instagram.
October 2022.
Okay, so it was supposed to come out when, like, probably this summer, then maybe August, July.
Yeah.
But they were like, we're delaying
Shazam?
everything. Oh yeah, Shazam. Maybe what,
That
March?
comes out this year also.
Really?
December 21st.
Oh, okay. Did you look up DC delays? Because if you look up DC delays, maybe or is it new? Is it a new headline? Because I don't doubt you. But okay, so look, DC's unexpected delays. Right here we see due to okay, so a lot of them were gonna come out 2022, pushed back to release 2023. Aquaman 2 is March 17th. Flash is June. What else? So the Flash was supposed to come out in November of this year. Interesting.
Good God.
Yeah, that's crazy. Lost Kingdom. Okay, so
Not excited.
Interesting stuff. I don't know what's up with the delays. I think it was COVID where they're like, no, we need 100% capacity. Now the Flash is like, well, we still got to release it because they said $200 million. It's $200 million film. It'd be way too much to scrap, reshoot it, or send it straight to HBO Max. And I don't know. I think
That's insane.
Yeah, go see it. I guess go see it.
Didn't
still.
Dune come out the same day on HBO Max?
Maybe no. It was like a month after.
Okay, no,
it was a month.
It was quick, dude. It was really
it was quick. It was quick for sure. I think it was like a month release.
Okay,
one of those. Yeah.
That's wild. And so we got some new WB release dates. Also, Dune Part 2 has been delayed to November 17th, 2023. That's fine. Apparently, they started shooting this week.
Yeah,
for Dune Part 2.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So that's only like
give
a
them
year
time.
and a half turnaround for like a 2.5 hour film is pretty crazy if you actually ask me. Like
that
they're gonna
scale.
have to be shooting. They're gonna have to be shooting, sending those babies to VFX the same day. Like that's how that's gonna have to go to actually get this movie out by November next year.
Oh man, that's crazy.
And then we got Godzilla vs Kong sequel hit screens on March 15th, 2024. Did you see the logo for the Monsterverse that they're calling this?
A Monsterverse? No, it's a logo.
The ugliest logo ever. It looks like a 2003 like earbud.
Oh!
It's so bad. It looks terrible.
It's so hilarious. Yes, the Monsterverse and that logo.
It looks like skull candy or something.
That's what I'm thinking of. Where you go to Best Buy and you see the head.
Shit.
Where you go and you see little earbuds, $20 for earbuds, or like at a gas station earbuds.
Exactly.
That is what the Monsterverse logo looks like. Oh my gosh.
And guess what? I'll be watching it day one on HBO Max, baby. That's for sure. I will not be going to the theater, but day one HBO Max.
That is hilarious. I'll watch it too. I mean, it's chaos, and I'm for it. It's just dumb chaos.
Yeah.
So there we go. We talked about Dune 2 start. Okay, moving on to we got a lot of other studios doing lots of crazy stuff. Let's get into it. We got our first trailer for The Invitation. This film, I guess check out the trailer. They spoil the heck out of it. I'll tell you that.
But what is it?
So basically, this girl gets an invite. She does a 23andMe or what are those like Ancestry.com? Okay, she does like Ancestry.com. She finds out she's related to British royalty, sorry. And so she travels to see this family. They're kind of weird. It's kind of a weird family. She's kind of a fish out of water type deal. And they have a sinister secret. And the secret kind of comes out that they are vampires. And
this movie got renamed recently.
It did. And you know what?
It was originally called The Bride.
I renamed it.
What do you mean?
I saw this one. And they said, what do you think would be a better name for this? And me and Peyton were there, and we were like, you know what? The Invitation. We clicked that. And we're like, we named this movie. There we go.
So you think it's going to be called?
It's called The Invitation. The movie's called The Invitation, but it was called The Bride when we went to see it. And they were like, do you think another name would fit it?
You changed the title.
And they had like 3 options, yeah. And we were
this
like...
has Missandei from Game of Thrones in it.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember who that guy is.
The girl.
Oh, no, yeah, of course. Sorry, of course. The main, her assistant. Yeah, of course. But yeah, like this movie, you're supposed to watch and have no idea what's happening. And the trailers.
Give me a thumb. Give me a thumb.
Okay.
This is the range, audio listeners. He's teetering. He's teetering and okay. Maybe going a little bit up.
Yeah.
Maybe going a little bit down. I don't know.
I didn't say it. You did. So there you go. You can't take that evidence. But yeah, like they spoiled the whole movie in the trailer, and I'm like, it was a fun experience. Okay, well, yeah, you can't really talk about it, but yeah, the trailer.
Yeah, don't say it. Don't say it.
It's watch the trailer. See it for yourself. See if you'll go check the movie out.
We got a lot here. So Jason Schwartzman joins the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes as how do you say these stupid Hunger Game names? I so do not even care about this movie. I could care less about a Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
It's a franchise, buddy. I don't know. I don't know. Lucky Flickerman. That's all I say.
Lucretius Lucky Flickerman, host of the 10th Hunger Games, and he's the ancestor of Stanley Tucci's Caesar Flickerman. Great.
Yeah. When you have a child, you got to name him Lucretius DeSantis.
Lucretius DeSantis.
Lucretius Lucky DeSantis. That'll be the name.
Lucretius Maldonado. That's epic too. Lucretius is a badass name. Never mind. I take it back.
There we go.
I take back all shade.
He's watching the movie day one now. No, it's so bad.
It would have to be really
close.
good.
Yeah. Okay, this is a little funny anecdote. Christopher Nolan, they were asking Christian Bale, he's on press for Thor: Love and Thunder, and they said, hey, Christian Bale if Christopher Nolan ever wanted to do another Batman, would you do it? And he said, if he wished to tell another story with me, I'd be in. And the quote proceeds to go on with him saying, only Christopher Nolan, though. Like no one else, only Christopher, which is probably why he's not going to be in the Flash, because
he could probably care less about the multiverse and stuff. Yeah.
They probably asked every single Batman, and he was like, no way.
I really like that being separate. I don't even, that's one of those things I don't even want to get connected by
the Nolans and the Reeves. Keep them separate from whatever's going on,
because then you're gonna get like, Christopher Nolan put this in his movie, and look at this. This kind of teased the epic comeback to where this character could come back. Did you see this poster on the wall? This was a cameo that's going to happen in 10 years. Like, you're going to get all those bullshit, like, my God.
Here's the leak, the scoopers. Yeah, all that stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
100%.
So, whatever. That's just a whatever to me.
I'm happy it's not happening.
Where are we going with this?
We're good. Oh, yeah.
Here we go. This is interesting. I was listening this week to Jack Quaid on a couple podcasts because he's doing a lot of press for The Boys right now.
Yeah,
he's and so he was chatting about Oppenheimer a little bit because he's in Oppenheimer.
Yeah,
he didn't really say anything. All the podcasts, he just confirmed that he's filmed most of his stuff for Oppenheimer. And so they're like in the thick of filming. It's like he doesn't play like a lead main character, but he's like
he's one of the 2,000 actors in the film, of course.
Right, one of 10 million in the movie. So I can't wait to see a trailer for Oppenheimer. What's the vibe gonna be?
All it needs to be like fade in and fade outs of showing every single actor, just fade in, fade out.
10 minutes.
For 10 minutes of everyone, and then it just says Oppenheimer, and it says
with the Hans Zimmer like ambiance score. Just
yeah. And at the end, just show a PNG of the atomic bomb. That's all you need to know. That's it.
Done.
Oppenheimer. Like, yeah.
And then a radio like 3, 2, 1, and then like an old person voice, and then it's like Oppenheimer.
Yeah. This will change everything. Right. Like.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah.
The stakes.
That's perfect.
If it's even close to that, I'm gonna die laughing if we watch that. Okay. Nice.
Next up, we got Ghostbusters Afterlife sequel will haunt theaters in December 20th, 2023. This sounds great. Can we drop Finn Wolfhard?
Oh yeah. Well,
That's my question.
Based on the ending of that last one, bro, I'm sorry. I don't think it's happening. I think they're going full young cast now. They said bring the kids.
I think Finn has the potential to be a good actor. I think he's stuck being casted in the same roles where he plays similar characters. You know what I mean? I wanted to see him like do something that's not Stranger Things, Ghostbusters Afterlife, that kind of thing.
Okay, I have a question for you. Let's see if this makes sense. Would you want to see Finn Wolfhard go toward the Timothée Chalamet or the Tom Holland of young actors? You got two whole different niches, right? Like Timothée Chalamet does like hurt.
Well, I don't.
Does that make sense? Now?
Timothée Chalamet can like hold his own. Like he's a good actor.
You don't think Tom's good?
No, I think Tom's. I haven't seen Tom in anything that's like amazing. Like,
It's
he's
the
a good
material he's
Spider-Man.
given. Yeah.
He's a good blockbuster actor, but I'm not like I haven't seen him be like, "Wow, Tom Holland is a great act." I've never thought that.
Maybe you should watch The Devil All the Time. That one's kind of.
I did.
uh, oh yeah, that one was
He's
like.
pretty good in it.
Yeah, that's
He's
pretty
pretty
good.
good. I'm not, like, shocked, you know,
No,
like,
yeah,
Timmy,
of
like,
course.
has given
Timmy, yeah.
performances where I'm like in Little Woman even.
Oh
But Little
yeah.
Woman, he has, like, a small role in it. I'm
Mhm,
like, "Oh, he killed that. He was great."
mhm,
So,
Right.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I think Finn, though, is at this weird crossroads in his life where everybody wants him for what he's already done,
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah.
I'm excited to see, like, in 10 years, is Finn Wolfhard still on the scene here? Is he still on the scene? I'd love to see
Oh,
what's up.
yeah, that would be interesting for sure. Interesting.
Mhm.
Maybe he's the next James Bond. We got James Bond news. No,
Maybe.
maybe not. Anyways, did producer says for James Bond that they're at least 2 years into the next movie start shooting, which I think is even too early for that. I would give it 10. Give it 10 years
Yeah,
before we see another one. But
10
they
years is a
said
lot, but yeah.
we're working out where to go with him because it's a reinvention of Bond. Makes sense. They're gonna keep Bond the same, a guy, and hopefully build some more roles out for female characters and hopefully build it out. But yeah, I'm interested.
I
Who's
mean,
that
there's so
Bond?
many ways they can go. Yeah, I'm sure they're
Yeah,
developing or they have a set on what they would like to do,
because you need
but
someone
it'll
that's
be
not
interesting.
too old, and I feel like a lot of fan castings are like kind of older gentlemen, and it's like I think he needs to be young to grow into it. Like.
Mm. Well, it depends on how many movies. They don't have to do 5 like Daniel Craig. It
Oh
could be
yeah,
like a
true.
trilogy. Like, the next thing could
Okay,
be a
yeah,
trilogy or
you're right. No,
something,
yeah.
or maybe, like now, who's did the least amount of Bond movies?
Oh man, I want to say like Sean Connery or something like that. I don't know. That's
Sean Connery did a lot. Sean Connery probably did a bunch, and then Roger Clark did, like, 6. Or not
maybe
Roger
maybe
Clark, wait,
Pierce did 3, right? Okay, so
yeah, must
there's.
be.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. We got it right here. So Sean did, yeah, a lot. Roger Moore did a lot here.
Roger
Oh,
Moore,
Timothy
sorry, I said
Dalton.
Roger Clark.
Timothy Dalton? I don't even remember him. He did 2. And then Pierce did
Yeah,
4. And then Daniel did
5.
5. But I think Daniel played him the longest, though, over a span of years, which is kind of crazy. Oh, George Lazenby in 1969 on Her Majesty's Secret Service. Only one.
1.
That's crazy.
Um, yeah, so it's not like he has to sign on for 10 movies, you know? I was like, I can't believe I said Roger Clark, not Roger
Roger,
Moore.
yeah.
That is
Too much
Roger
Red
Clark
Dead in
is
your mind, huh?
yeah. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see.
Interesting stuff. Man,
As
what
long
a
as they have
legacy.
stories to tell. Because overall, the Daniel
Daniel.
Craig James Bond movies, I would say like 1.5 misses there. Most of them are pretty good.
Yeah.
Quantum of Solace being pretty bad, and Spectre, up and down.
hmm But yeah, Casino Royale still is one of the greatest. Man,
Oh, such a good movie.
so good.
Such a good. Whoa, Timothy Dalton was also in Flash Gordon, which is crazy.
Oh, Timothy. Oh yeah,
Have you
yeah,
seen
yeah.
Flash
Okay.
Gordon?
I have not.
Right.
No, no. The only thing I've seen of Flash Gordon is of him in the Flash, the CW show, right? Is it?
Flash Gordon is in the Flash CW show?
Yeah. Like same actors and
No
everything.
way.
Dude, yeah, they did multiverse, man. They brought him in there, and then they even like connected it to Flash Gordon. If I'm thinking of the same thing, God, if I'm not, that's really.
CW Flash with 80s Flash Gordon.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, no, yeah. They brought him back, and then it was crazy because there was a scene, and it was a flashback. He's running, and they show a scene from the original Flash Gordon. It's crazy, and even Mark Hamill shows up as his character from Flash Gordon. It's crazy.
Mark Hamill's in Flash Gordon?
One of them, yeah, one of the villains, yeah.
Wait,
Or maybe
what?
Mark Hamill. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, he plays. Yeah, he's one of the crazy guys with the purple. Yep, I know it was weird. I didn't know about any of this, right? And so I had to look it up, and then I was like, oh, cool, but it's crazy, right? Some of the best is him because he plays his dad. I think the actor plays his dad in the new Flash, so he's also Flash Gordon. Yeah.
Wait a second, hold on. You're telling me the dad in the Flash
I believe
was the guy that played Flash Gordon?
I think, you know what? Let me look up the Flash cast because this Flash CW cast, if I'm getting this right, yeah. Henry Allen, John Wesley Shipp is his dad. So it's crazy, man. Like they were like, hey, let's get him as the Flash. All cool.
Sam J. Jones is Flash Gordon.
What? Uh-oh.
Sam J. Jones plays the actor Flash Gordon in the 1980 film. No, Yeah, 1980 film Flash Gordon.
Oh, you're talking about the film? This is Sam J. Jones. So then, okay, let me look up
the movie Flash Gordon from 1980.
So then, you know what? There was probably a Flash Gordon TV. Yeah, there was a Flash Gordon TV series, and that had it.
No way.
I believe so. I gotta figure this out because he's Henry is.
That's from 1954. That the Flash Gordon TV show, 1954 to 1955.
I know there's a connection here. I'm not against you. I'm saying that. Let's see. John Wesley. That's what I have to look up. John Wesley Ship. And then you go to here because they showed a flashback from like some 80s thing, and it was like, oh my god, that's original footage from that Flash.
What?
Oh, from the 90s. Let's see. Yeah, The Flash. Okay, I'm sorry. It's called The Flash. It's not Flash Gordon. It's just The Flash, and it's from the 90s.
Flash 1990.
Yeah. So let's see. I go on here.
American TV series.
Yeah.
Oh no, but it's not Flash Gordon.
Yeah, not Flash Gordon.
Flash
so
plays Barry. He plays Barry.
You know what? Flash Gordon. I am so sorry. Flash Gordon isn't even the Flash. That is so stupid. I knew there was gonna be something dumb with that. No, I know there was gonna be. I knew there was gonna be something so dumb that oh man, if people from the 80s were listening, if anybody that was like in this era was listening, that's so. Flash Gordon isn't even the same character. It's a whole different thing.
You have to watch Flash Gordon.
That is so. I can't believe that. I feel disgusted. I'm sorry, everybody listening.
You've broken my heart, Ryder. I thought there was a Flash Gordon crossover.
My bad.
With the Flash. Why would they do that? I was like,
the concept still stands though. Flash from the 90s is the dad, and he is
correct.
The Flash. Anyways, okay.
There's no recovering from that. I don't know how I'm gonna do the rest of this episode.
That's it. We're done. Oh man, I'm sorry. How did we get to that? We're talking about Bonds. Okay. Oh, and then we're talking about Okay, I got you.
It's a whole thing. You gotta watch Flash Gordon 1980 required viewing.
Okay. Required viewing. Okay. Add it to the list.
On the background as you do other stuff.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those.
Oh man. Okay.
The ending is epic.
Okay.
There's these rings. It's awesome. It's awesome.
No, I'll add it to the list. Yeah.
There's like Hawkeye type dealio where it's like a bunch of hawks with these maces and they all fly. It's like so awesome. It's
what?
So
Damn. Okay. Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Okay. Next up, Donald Glover and Maya Erskine.
Mm-hmm.
Erskine, Mr. and Mrs. Smith series recruits Paul Dano, John Turturro, and Michaela Cole. Who's Michaela Cole? That sounds like familiar. John Turturro and Paul Dano, of course.
She a Cole sister? No, I'm just kidding.
Michaela Cole.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's in. She'll be in Black Panther coming up.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
Yeah, she's in Wakanda Forever.
Speaking of Wakanda Forever, there was people talking on Twitter, and I saw this one guy tweet this out, and he's like, "Yeah, sorry, it's sarcastically, of course. Ryan Coogler's going to step away from Black Panther, the film from his recently deceased best friend that changed his life, to recast him and completely leave Black Panther Forever, like because of a hashtag." And I was like. He's basically saying, you know how people online are like, oh, Ryan Coogler's gonna leave the movie or recast and blah blah. It's like, in what world would he really do that? You know what I mean? Like, I don't see that happening at all. But
you're on Marvel Twitter. It's like every time it says suggested.
Oh no!
The one it says suggested topic, and then whatever that topic is. And so I've gotten so many Star Wars, Marvel, and I click X on even the Star Wars ones now because the fan bases of all these things really make me despise the things that I actually like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I like Star Wars, I like Marvel, but then you read all this and I'm like so sick of it, especially with Obi-Wan, bro. I was like, I hate everybody with all the Doctor Strange stuff. When it came to like Disney Plus, I was like, I don't want to see any of this. I just don't want to see any of it.
I'm glad my feed isn't that bad, but I feel like it's definitely infecting your guys. It's definitely getting in there, you know? Like,
it's not that it's bad affecting.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah.
It's not bad affecting. I think I've interacted with too many tweets that I actually don't want to interact with, and now it's curated into.
Did yourself dirty. Okay,
I'm trying to get back into film Twitter more. I really left film Twitter for a while.
Oh, dude, you've gotten poisoned by whatever's going on.
Yeah, I did. I got poisoned. I'm trying to get back on there, bro.
Back in the health train. Okay, let's plow through these because we still got a lot. We still got a lot here.
Yeah.
Here we go. Kathy Newton, Cole Sprouse is going to star in a film called Lisa Frankenstein, about an 80s high schooler accidentally reanimates a Victorian corpse and starts rebuilding him into her dream man using a broken tanning bed in her garage. That's a crazy concept.
This shit gets greenlighted, dude. This shit really gets greenlighted.
Wait, let's write a script. Let's write a script for jokes, and I bet we could get it greenlight somewhere. Someone will buy.
What would our script be about?
I don't know. Maybe 3 guys chilling in a hot tub, filming it and vlogging it, and they
Hot Tub Time Machine? Great movie.
yeah. No, yeah. We can remake a concept and just.
How did that get greenlit? I don't know. The whole thing.
John Cusack, right? Not John.
Is it?
John. Yeah, John Cusack, right? Isn't he the brother? I mean, the brother to Joan Cusack. No, I'm just freaking out on all these realizations. Yeah. Yep. He is.
Cool. Okay. Great. We got Kate Winslet. Oh, this is big Avatar news coming.
Oh, here we go.
We have a lot. This is our next section here. Is Avatar: The Way of the Water. So Kate Winslet reveals her character Ronal. That's her name. The Na'vi warrior plays a major role in the film, leading her aquatic tribe as she fights for what she holds most dear. Got it. So everybody's motivation in
Avatar ever. Yeah.
First look at Stephen Lang's Quadrich. Quadrich.
I don't remember. You see that?
Is that right? Quadrich?
No, I'm saying, yeah, that's how I would say it. It's just a derpy name. And here
I don't know, man. I'm struggling through these names.
Quadrich, yeah.
This doesn't help my minor's dyslexia.
No,
that I'm pretty sure that I have.
It's just funny.
Avatar.
Quadrich.
James Cameron. Damn, I'm really just pooping.
Okay, you're good.
James Cameron pitched the Avatar sequel as, quote, imagine a series of novels like The Lord of the Rings existed, and we're adapting them. That was great in theory, but then I had to go and create the frickin' novels from what to adapt it. That's a James Cameron-esque quote.
Yeah.
The same guy who took someone's phone, put it on a piece of wood, and then stuck a nail through it because someone was using it on set.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Yeah, this guy's. I feel like they went all out for this. He also talked about he was like the 4th and 5th movie I might want to give to another director. But he's like, I don't know if I trust them.
He might pass away, but he's gonna pass away before the 4th one comes out.
Yeah, dude,
the guy's in his 70s or something.
Dude, he's bored. He's ready to go. He's ready to turn into an avatar. He probably built an avatar machine. He's ready to.
He is Avatar.
He is Avatar. Okay.
How old is James?
Ooh, that's so funny. I'm trying to hold it in, man.
James Cameron is 67 years old. This movie will come out when he's 68 years old.
The last one will come out when he's 98. Just kidding.
And so if we're still rocking the same amount of time between each movie, he will be in his 90s by the time the last movie comes out.
Yeah. No,
I'm serious. Yeah. If there's gonna be 5.
Oh, and I thought there were only 2-year gap though. 2-year gap, right? Well,
that's what they said about
because I feel like they're filming right now, like the 3rd movie. I feel like they're filming the 3rd. That's what I'm imagining. Like they filmed the first one, dude, after 2012 when that ended. That's what I'm thinking. And they're like, cool, we're filming this one. We're filming the second one.
Avatar 2. Right after Avatar 1.
Years ago. And then they filmed it and they're like, okay, now time to take 10 years to make the CGI, right?
This is something we should be able to easily know.
That would be crazy, right? Like
Avatar: The Way of Water.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
We need a side character from Avatar: The Way of Water who got their scenes done about 10 years ago, who doesn't really care about the project, knows they're going to be in an absolute hit, but will come on the podcast.
Oh, yeah. Before it blows up. Yeah, that's true. That's a good idea. Time to go to IMDb. We got some news about Sigourney Weaver's talking about her character. Interesting. Sigourney Weaver, this is a spoiler, but I know everyone saw it because it made $3 trillion in the box office. Sigourney Weaver died in the last one, but she's playing a character who is Jake and Natiri's adoptive teenage Na'vi daughter, Kiri. That is wild to me. So James Cameron talks about, I was thrilled to giving her that challenge. And then talks about how she came into this acting challenge and she was so youthful. She hung out with kids a lot. But I'm still blown away by the story on how she's playing a kid. Like, why would she come back?
Character.
Yeah,
I think he just wanted to work with Sigourney Weaver again. Sigourney Weaver's like, let me cash that check. Let me cash that Avatar check because this is going really good into my retirement that's coming up right after this, you know.
And it's Sigourney, man. Like, God, I love her from Alien. So
yeah, sure.
I would, cast her as a girl. It's weird. I've never heard of that, but and then
she's also 60 something.
Yeah. The quote here, it's like, "Get away from her, you beat," from Alien. And then they put, I wonder what that translates to into Na'vi tongue. That's funny. Crazy stuff.
the whole thing.
Oh,
That's
geez.
interesting.
We haven't even gotten to the clip yet for this week. Oh my goodness.
We're about to do the clip right now.
Yeah, I'm just freaking out. We have so much. Okay.
All right, you want me to
take
record?
it away. You got
start?
it.
You want me to start? Okay. Ready. If you've been on Twitter this week, Ryder, you must have seen all of the Barbie stuff that has been leaking and kind of going around. What are some of the things that we've seen and know about Barbie so far?
So we got the set photos released, and it seems like we're on Venice Beach this past couple of weeks, and we see them in the cowboy outfits. They're looking pretty fly, and Ryan Gosling's looking hilarious as ever. And it seems like we got more of the plot revealed based on some of these photos and videos. We see Will Ferrell in like a suit and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have the plot here. You read it out here. So
looking at the plot, basically, this is like, I don't know, we got like, it's like a little synopsis kind of thing.
Yeah, a little like I guess they kind of released officially
I don't
somewhat.
know if we leaked this or not. I guess it's official. The film is set in Barbie Land, a beautiful, colorful society with Kens and Barbie. Ryan Gosling's Ken is said to be a, quote, complete doofus, is obsessed with Barbie, but he loves the real world for all the reasons Barbie hates it. Beauty standards, sexism, etc. Gerwig's film eventually becomes a, quote, big fish out of water comedy as Ken and Barbie leave for Barbie Land for the and the Mattel CEO, Will Ferrell, goes after the duo to bring them back to Barbie Land. There's a lot of comparisons here to like Elf and Enchanted, where it's like someone from a different way of life and living now in, a different world.
No, yeah, that's hilarious because I think Will Ferrell can be real crazy with it. Like, I need to get that doll, that toy. One of the videos that came out was this random guy on Venice Beach like spanks Margot Robbie's butt, and then Ryan Gosling turns and he's like, and he freaks out, and so
he goes like this. Yeah,
you can already tell it's gonna be a real silly film.
Well,
but
then Margot Robbie rocks him.
Rocks
the guy. Yeah.
So it's kind of like, oh man, they did a Disney Channel movie with the doll where she came to life, and it was like the doll becomes more like mature and like says like, I'm not a toy anymore. Like, this is not right how the world is, right? And Ken's still in the fantasy, so it makes sense. And I'm even more so for this movie. I don't know if you are too.
Yeah, I mean, I think Greta Gerwig's movies are very introspective. Like, if you see any of her movies, they're very much, finding out things about yourself, finding out things about other people. Like, they're very like personal kind of films. And so it's kind of weird to me that this is like, she's doing the Barbie movie, but I'm sure she's gonna kill it. Are you kidding me? Like, it's already talking about right here. It's talking about Barbie, but she loves the real world, but for all the reasons Barbie hates it. So beauty standards, sexism, etc. Like things like that. Like she's gonna really focus on those things in the film, and I'm excited to see how she does that because I'm sure she's gonna do a great job with it. I'm sure it'll be funny and fun to watch, but like it might be like pretty emotional too. I think she could do it.
Absolutely, yeah. And I imagine a lot of like young kids going out to see this thinking it's just Barbie, and they get some themes out of it, and they learn a thing or two, which is like all you could hope for.
Yeah. So I'm excited for this movie. When does this come out, Ryder? It comes out 2023, I believe. Early 2023.
Yeah, let's see. Barbie release date here, and it says July 21st. So a summer release date, prime time next year.
Can't wait. I'm sure we'll be covering it right here on Strictly Casual as more happens. Thank you guys for watching this clip. We appreciate you guys. If you want to watch the whole podcast, you can listen right here on youtube.com/casual. If you become a member, or you can listen on any audio platform of your choice for free. We appreciate you guys, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out. Boom.
There you have it. Fun stuff.
Camera angles and everything, Ryder.
Oh man, I'm excited to check this out. We're trying out new stuff, everyone. So hopefully it's more engaging. Pretty cool. I'm not hearing anything. Don't worry.
Dog's going crazy outside. I don't know what's. It's not my dog. That's for sure.
Yeah, I think you're probably hearing it outside your headphones, just your ears.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll get through these last three here. These are exciting stuff. So we got. So we got a new look at a Mission Impossible 7 stunt. I believe Christopher McQuarrie released a photo for Tom Cruise's birthday. He just turned 60. Pretty crazy. And Tom Cruise was on the cockpit of a World War II biplane, dangling himself off the wing as the plane does a nosedive and then performs a barrel roll. Like, oh my gosh, that's
amazing.
That's insane. This movie's gonna be nuts, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Exciting.
It says he also rides a motorcycle off the edge of a cliff and parachutes. Yeah, and then lands on a train.
See, that's the stunt right there, man.
That's the stunt. Excited to see. I just love Mission Impossible. Can't wait for the next one.
I can't wait.
We got Kingsman 3 stuff. Taron Egerton says he's read a script for Kingsman 3 and that he expects to begin shooting the film in 2023. And he reveals that
Nice.
he met with Marvel.
Right.
Oh, this is a no. This is a okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's roll it back to Kingsman stuff. Did you watch the newest Kingsman movie?
Yeah, The King's Man. Love it. I love.
Really?
Yeah, with what's it? Oh,
Ray
Ray,
Fiennes?
Ray Fiennes. Thank you. Yeah. I thought it was great. It was like it was something new, but it was still separated. But yeah, fresh flavor.
Cool. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, dude, you'd love it. Yeah, man, it had some great twists, like unexpected twists. It was great.
I'm sure I'd like it. That's something I'd like to just watch.
Yeah,
We'll see.
the action was pretty cool because like toward the ending, the one thing I could say about this, it felt very like classic old Hollywood in the way that they shot kind of that third act, and you'll know what I'm talking about once you see it. But like Indiana Jones, like oh no, like this is
Cool,
old
okay.
Hollywood. Like it's cool.
That's
I don't know.
fine.
Got those
All
vibes.
right,
Yeah.
I'm excited to watch it.
Mhm.
I heard like super mixed things about it, and so I was like,
Nah, that's great, dude.
all right, cool, dope.
Okay, and the big thing here is Taron Egerton, and he also talks about that he met with Marvel Studios about a potential role. Now that's crazy. It's always exciting hearing when they like go in the offices, and talk about this. He says that it could be about playing Wolverine, which I wouldn't be surprised. He says hopefully if it does come around, they'll give me a shot. Which I mean,
It could be an interesting Wolverine. I don't know. I don't see him as a Wolverine.
there's been so many fan castings for Wolverine. It's hard.
Carl
Yeah.
Urban's pretty dang. He would be pretty good.
Yeah,
I would see him nailing Wolverine.
Oh yeah. Oh, with the cigar, like come on, the hair. Yeah, it'd be cool.
No, I think I kind of want him. I kind of want Carl Urban.
Carl
to
Urban,
be
yeah.
Wolverine.
That's a great cat. I don't. You probably don't remember. Remember, he's been in Marvel as Thor, and not that that matters, but he played a little role in Thor Ragnarok. Remember, he's like,
yeah.
"This is my stuff." And it was such a forgettable role.
I should rewatch Ragnarok.
Yeah,
I've only seen
before,
it once.
for Love and Thunder. Yeah, me too. I should.
Overrated movie.
Oh, it is. Yeah, no, I agree. It's overrated. You know what's underrated though? Ant-Man the Wasp.
I agree. That one is underrated. I agree.
Such a great film. But
It's a
yeah,
fun one.
people always say, "Oh, Wolverine needs to be 5'3" and he needs to be Canadian," and I'm like, I mean, does he really have to be?
Oh, you seen the Hobbits in Lord of the Rings? There's ways to trick it, my dudes.
Yeah.
Like, you seen
Everyone's
Gandalf?
such a stickler about the height. They're like, he has to be short, and I'm like, oh
Like, dude.
god, okay.
Frodo and freaking Frodo and Gandalf are this damn near the same height in Lord of the Rings, and
Right?
they play a Hobbit and a wizard. Like it's just a different.
Exactly. It's just
Do whatever you
movie
want.
magic. Yeah. Exciting. We'll see what he plays. I'm sure he's gonna
Sure.
come to Marvel soon.
And here we are, on to the Netflix news. That was all the movie news. It is now time for streaming news.
Yeah, we got we have a lot.
We gotta do this. Millie Bobby Brown, Drake's muse, is set to star in the Russo brothers'
no.
The Electric State at Netflix, and Chris Pratt is also in talks for a role in the retro-futuristic sci-fi film. Russo brothers, I'm sure this is Abgo Films doing this.
They probably got that
And they-
contract with Netflix.
Their next movie is boom. They got Gray Man. That's done. They have Extraction 2, which is already filmed and done. So I'm assuming they're already developing / starting to film whatever this next thing is. I guess the Electric State. That's 2 in the can for them right now.
Yeah.
They're Russo brothers are on
Imagine.
top, bro.
Making your own company because you're like, we just did the biggest film of all time. We could do anything we want.
Yeah, I mean, well, they did
Well.
start Abgo Films off with Cherry, which I thought was just
Ooh, yeah.
just horrible. Just horrible. Did you watch
man.
Cherry?
No, I heard the bad things about it. That's why.
That was another one with Tom Holland where you're like, oh my
Yeah.
god, this guy has acting chops, and then you're like,
Yeah. Yep.
no.
You'll just have
Actually,
to
you
imagine
should
what.
watch Cherry. I'd love for you to watch it. I think it's actually a little bit. The take on it is very much like PTSD, addiction, and stuff like that from coming
Mhm.
back from war. I thought it was actually like kind of a toxic take on that. Like,
Oh yeah, I saw some clips and I was like, oh okay, interesting choices.
yeah,
Wild
like
stuff.
they try to redeem Tom Holland in the last minute and a half of the movie, and you're like, no, he's a terrible
No.
person. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
right.
like him.
Oof. Yeah,
Like-
seemed abusive and like a
I don't
criminal.
want to spoil it, but I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, the last couple minutes, I was like, you really just tried to do this? You want to make me feel for this guy? Like, I don't give 2 craps for him.
Oh
Terrible.
god. Okay, I'm interested. Yeah, kind of. Yeah,
On Apple
that's
TV, it is shot pretty
to
well.
joke about it. Yeah. This is it. This is all that matters, ladies and gentlemen. Succession season 4 is now in production, and we got a little scoop earlier. We learned about it. We said, hey, it's gonna start in the summertime. From Arian Moayed.
Yep.
I'm sorry if I messed up your name, bro. Play Stewie.
Hmm?
Exciting stuff. Exciting times, man. I put real quick some actors we want to see appearing in the show. Off the top of my head, I literally went blank. Is there anybody you would want to see? There's like cameo in the show. randomly.
Andrew Garfield's right. He's gonna be in this season.
Oh,
Remember?
oh my
Do you
God.
get? Do you not remember when we were talking
No, I
about that? The
remember.
article that
That's
broke the deadline,
crazy.
and then they asked Andrew Garfield for a comment. He said no comment. He didn't say no. He didn't. She said no
Oh
comment.
my God. He could play like an eccentric billionaire, dude.
I'm sure he will. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
You know what would be funny? If he plays the same character he did in The Social Network, the guy that was partnered with Zuckerberg.
That would be funny. That would be hilarious.
Yeah,
Actually.
just like a little metaverse thing.
Um,
Yeah.
but no, I don't care about cameos or anything. I just
Oh, yeah,
I want the
I know.
story.
Yeah.
It's
Just give me
I
that.
already love the characters. I just want developing
I
the
just want
story.
more arguments, man. Just yelling and.
Can you imagine? I mean, spoilers for Succession season 3 a little bit, but can you imagine like if Andrew Garfield does become like a regular, or whatever, and then he builds up with, Kendall and the
Ken.
siblings to go against freaking Tom.
Tom and the dad, yeah, and Greg. Oh, that'd be so
Greg,
good.
I just love Greg. Dude.
Greg, yeah, cousin Greg.
Joe.
Gotta break some eggs. I'm spreading it. I'm spreading it everywhere. Wanna get this
And
one?
yeah, Harley Quinn season 3 is coming July 28th.
There you have it.
Harlivy. I don't know what the hell is Harlivy.
So I think Harley is Harla. It's Poison Ivy and Harley. They're together in the show.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Okay,
I
Amazon.
gotta watch this. Everybody tells me I gotta watch Harley Quinn the animated show.
It's fantastic, bro. It's so good. Like, it's
Okay.
with Kaylee Cuoco. She's the voice. She produced it. It's like so, it's like rated R, very much rated R. So it's very good stuff. Very good stuff.
Okay, cool.
It's fun.
Sweet.
Amazon Prime. Here we go. So Fandom, the Twitter account, had an exclusive talking about one of the characters of Celebrimbor in the Rings of Power.
Sure. Yep.
This is a regal elf responsible for both crafting the 3 elven rings and keeping them out of Sauron's reach. This is, of course, we're going to dive into his character and what he does with the rings. And then it's going to, of course, the show sets up Sauron taking advantage of the elves of Eregion to forge the famous great rings. So, pretty cool stuff for Lord of the Rings. Just more details.
I just can't wait. I cannot wait for Rings of Power, dude. I mean, again, I'm concerned. I'm a little concerned about just like some of the things I've seen and they've released. I'm like, what's up, guys? Don't mess this up.
Trying the biggest budget? Like, where are you putting the budget? No.
It's gonna be that flood. Remember when we talked about that? Like in the books, there's this giant flood that sweeps across like a nation, and like it's genocide basically. It just murders an entire race. That kind of thing.
That's 200 million to CGI that for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
That's the big piece that people are expecting to be in the show.
Wow, nuts. Okay.
I don't know. And The Boys season 4 starts shooting August 22nd, says Carl. Pretty soon. Quote, I can't wait to see where they take characters from where we leave them at the end of the season. So I would assume Carl Urban's probably safe this season if he's talking about his filming date coming up. 20.
That's true. That's kind of a spoiler. Dang. Okay. He survives. The Fallout series. I didn't even know there was a Fallout series. I was supposed to get more details for that. I forgot. But recruits Kyle MacLachlan, an actor.
From Twin Peaks.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I can't believe there's a Fallout. There's just video game shows, video game movies everywhere nowadays.
Fallout. Okay, they've tried to do Fallout so many times. They had a movie, they canceled it. They did a TV show, canceled it. Before these ever come out, they've tried so many times to do Fallout, and it never has panned out. So I won't believe this till I see a trailer.
Yeah, it's hard to be original with the kind of genre, post-apocalyptic. Totally. Like, there's nothing. It's just post-apocalyptic. That's it.
With mech suits.
Yeah, there's nothing else. As a game, yeah, but a show is no way.
I'd rather see a Half-Life movie.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that'd be cool.
I'm sure. I mean, you could make a great Fallout movie. You could anybody can make not anybody. There's a lot of stories that could be told in a post-apocalyptic world that would be great. So like, I don't doubt that this could be good.
Nah, bro. Anybody. Remember when we just read the line about that girl from high school makes a guy from her tanning bed? Anybody can make a Fallout movie.
That's true. They'll greenlight anything. They'll greenlight anything these days.
Oh man.
Moving on to Paramount Plus, the streaming wars continue in South Park when Part 2 hits Paramount on July 13th. No idea what the streaming wars is in South Park. Have not been catching up with.
Neither have I. Maybe I shouldn't put it.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm not into South Park, but I know. Hey, if there's a fan out there, let us know. Here we go. This is huge. Disney Plus. We finally got a trailer for Hocus Pocus 2. It's coming September 30th on Disney Plus. Lots of big fans for this.
Yeah, you big Hocus Pocus person?
I haven't really seen the first, but I know I'm into it. But I know I don't say I'm a fan because I haven't seen it yet. But I'm like, but I'm like, yeah. I know Hocus Pocus the
I just like
significance.
a lot of people looking for.
A lot of people
Hasn't seen
are.
the first
I
one.
haven't seen it, but I know I am hearing the hype. The hype's there.
This is another one I've seen the first one, and I really don't know why people. I don't understand it. I know that there is a fandom. I've watched it with people that do love the movie, and I try to give it my best shot multiple. I've seen it a couple times. I don't get it.
It's just Barbara Streisand, dude. She's amazing. Are you kidding?
I guess so.
It's
She's
Barbara.
fine.
Yeah.
I had an English teacher in high school who was obsessed with Barbara Streisand. She was the nicest lady. I forget her name. But she had pictures of Barbara Streisand in the classroom. Would constantly use Barbara Streisand examples like of stuff.
Wow.
It was like the sweetest thing. It wasn't like creepy obsession. It was like I look up to Barbara Streisand, and it was like it was like wholesome. Oddly,
Wow.
I don't know. It was weird.
That's amazing. No, yeah, that sounds about right. That's great.
Yeah, it was good. Percy
Awesome.
Jackson.
This is
Percy
it.
Jackson and the Olympians
Exciting.
is filming on a brand new Industrial Light and Magic volume. Unused. So we are gonna have another show that's cursed with flat CGI. I can't wait to see Thor this week. Everything's gonna look freaking flat.
I get what you mean by flat. That's interesting. Yeah, because it does. Because like it's just like background and a person there, so you don't really kind of see that depth. That's crazy.
The thing is, sometimes it's used so well. In The Mandalorian season 1, I thought it was used very, very well.
When it's curved, like you can kind of see when he's looking around. But if it's just a background, it's
like we've seen it used so good, and we've seen it, in my opinion, used horribly. Like in that clip from Thor: Love and Thunder, where it's like them outside the ship of outside the Milano. I'm like, this is shot on the volume. Everybody knows it. Yeah. Everybody knows it. And then in a couple parts in Kenobi, where I was like, oh, just boring. It's boring to look at. And I'm not. I don't doubt that people know how to use the volume well. I'm not saying I could use it any better. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think that's why when we saw that trailer for Andor, where I was like, oh, Andor looks awesome, because you can tell it's shot
practical.
legit.
Yeah, it's on those sets.
It's shot practical.
Mm-hmm.
I miss it, dude. I miss it.
Well, the exciting thing is this is early technology, and it's glad that they're doing a more advanced stage. And like this, what, like 2-3 years, or not 2, like 5 years old. So like, oh my gosh, imagine 30 years from now. I'm hoping that this becomes like the gold standard.
Where this one's located? Because right now the volume is in Manhattan Beach.
Oh really?
Studio in Manhattan Beach.
I'm thinking somewhere in the UK, but I don't know. Let's see.
Oh, you think so?
Probably Stagecraft. Yeah, I feel like you would probably, because like when they were shooting for Warner Brothers, they used the volume there. That was more like in London, the UK, for Batman. The Batman, I mean.
Really?
Yeah, the Batman. They had like, but it wasn't really like volume. They had LED screens.
Yeah.
And they were but that was their
the
volume.
Is,
you know,
like, set up in Manhattan Beach right now, and there's people that work for the lot that the volume's in, and so the people that work on that lot get to also kind of be crew for everything that's shot on the volume. Wow. So like, set photos from Obi-Wan, a Mandalorian, like all these movies, the Thor, like all these, like
everything. Yeah,
cool.
That's nuts. That's super cool. Here we go. Carol Burnett will star in the final season of Better Call Saul as a character called Marion. 1 week into Better Call Saul comes.
Carol Burnett from the Carol Burnett Show?
Carol Burnett, the one and only. Yep. Icon.
Have you watched the Carol Burnett Show?
No, I have not, but I know Carol Burnett.
It's a classic. It's a classic, dude. That's awesome.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, cool. Epic. What is she? She plays a what?
Just a character called Marion, of course. I don't know. Marion.
I heard that the mid-season finale of Better Call Saul was incredible. I heard it was so good.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. I was watching my mom. She was like, "Oh no!" And so when she audible, that's usually good. Something happened.
I have to watch Better Call Saul. I know that's your thing. I gotta watch this damn show.
Have you seen any of it?
I saw the first episode years ago.
Oh wow!
And it wasn't like I didn't like it. There's
some good stuff in there. I've seen.
Are you all caught up on it?
I've seen bits and pieces because my mom watches the whole thing, but I know I'm like, oh, this is always good, always good stuff. And lastly, here, this one's for you. I put True Detective season 4 officially greenlit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't really. Season 1 of True Detective is so good. I just haven't even given 2 and 3 a chance yet.
No,
It's bad. but it's called True Detective Night Country, and it stars Jodie Foster and Callie Reese, set in Alaska where Arctic research station workers vanish without a trace.
Sounds cool. I gotta watch one because I started watching I watched Fargo the show, and every single season was different, and then they're all good. I feel like this is kind of the same thing of True Detectives, all different but all good.
You gotta watch season 1. It's on my Vudu. It's on Vinity Plus, dude. I have the login. You can watch it. I mean, it's also on.
I still gotta get on that Vudu. Yeah,
I'll send you the login.
Vinity Plus. I'll let you know when I got the time to do it.
Because tomorrow, Everything Everywhere All at Once comes to Vinity Plus, and so that's going to be a big day for Vinity Plus releases. I get to notify all my subscribers, you know.
And, that's funny. You can watch it now. Yeah.
I'm gonna send my update letter. Like, here's what's coming and leaving.
Yeah, he was just coming in the month of.
Do you know what's leaving? Absolutely nothing. Do you know what's getting added?
Everything.
Usually nothing, but maybe this movie's.
Yeah, it's a little weekly letter. That's awesome. A monthly subscriber letter. That's great. Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Man, that's a lot of stuff. Wow, that's a lot. Hope you guys enjoyed. We still have a couple more fun segments for you guys. Some recommendations for the week. What have you been watching? What do you want to recommend for everybody?
Let me bust open Letterboxd real quick. I did watch. Oh yeah, I finished. We talked about RRR last week, but in the meantime, I watched Samurai 3, which is a trilogy I watched from the 50s, and it's samurai movies, and I really liked all of them. I just finished the trilogy on the third one. It ended super well. It was like a really cool. It gotta be one of my favorite trilogies. It was just consistently. There was no like, this one's really bad. It was just super good, super fun. If you like old samurai movies, I love them. I know.
Yeah.
They're probably boring to some people, but I just really like them for some reason. They're like calming to me. I'll watch them before bed, maybe like a 20-minute segment of one. I love it.
No, yeah, absolutely. I recently hopped back on Letterboxd. I started logging in all my films, and I was looking at your account. So I was like, okay, what is he seeing? I gotta add this to me because I know you've probably seen everything.
No.
well, a lot that I haven't. So I was like, okay, I gotta get to this. Some things that I recommend because I don't really have that much. I haven't been watching that much. Just Stranger Things and The Boys. So check out
a lot of TV shows this week.
A lot of different stuff like that. RRR again. I saw a lot of Tony Leung films on my Letterboxd that I've seen recently, so I could recommend anything from Tony Leung, 90s Asian cinema. Really,
yeah.
I'll come with something a little better, for recommendation, Tony Leung.
I also watched a movie with Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman this week called Tape. It's from 2001. Richard Linklater directed it, and the logline is kind of 3 old high school friends meet at a mission to dissect painful memories from their past. And it's basically Ethan Hawke baiting his friend into admitting that he raped Ethan Hawke's girlfriend in high school. And it's really intense, dude. It's written like a stage play. So it's literally one location in a motel. And Uma Thurman is like the girl, you know, she comes, she's kind of confronting this as well. And it's intense. It's intense. It's written. At first I was like, this is a little cringe. And then I was like, no, this is like real.
Yeah.
Like this is probably based on something.
No, this is great. 3 actors only. And Robert Sean, that's insane.
Yeah.
Love concepts like that.
Not even an hour and a half, like hour 26, but it's go for an hour 20. It's really good. I recommend it.
Man, it's like, where do you get this time to watch these movies? It's crazy. You watch
that one was
I know.
I don't know what I was doing. Oh, I started watching this while I was working out, and then I just paused it.
Oh, working out. Oh.
Really, I wake up into my there's like a couple. I got this like regimen that I could do in the morning if I'm feeling up for it. It takes about like 30 minutes, so sometimes I just slap a movie on while I do it.
Oh yeah,
so
okay,
like 30 minutes. I was like, this is not a good workout thing. Like I gotta pause this, pay attention to this later.
That's funny. Okay, here we go, ladies and gents. The quote of the week, new one. We won't give you the answer to it, but feel free to enter our Discord and go ahead and throw it in there. We'll throw it in there after this episode airs. Here's the quote. Here we go. This is 2 people talking a dialogue. That's the only way it's gonna make sense.
We're gonna read for each person.
Yeah. Okay, I got the first person. You got the next. Okay, here we go.
Okay, ready?
Dad?
Yes.
Do you like this hotel?
Yes, I do. I love it. Don't you?
I guess so.
Good. I want you to like it here. I wish we could stay here forever and ever and ever.
Dun, dun, dun. There you have it. I mean, I've been doing so many easy ones. It's time I was like, I gotta do it.
What this is from.
Okay, so, good. Yeah, I'll
good.
tell you after. But let us know in the comments if you know it. Hop in our Discord. Feel free to answer it there. We'll be chatting with you guys there. And thanks for listening at home, everybody. Give us a review. Let us know what you thought of this episode. Check out our TikTok. If you do one thing, bless us by checking out our TikTok. We would greatly appreciate it. And check us out on all social media. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next week for episode 70. That's crazy. 70 episodes. Wow.
Wow. That is pretty wild.
Time flew by.
Time really did fly by.
Yep.
All right. Good stuff, everybody. I love y'all. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye-bye.